Want to talk about this, and this is needs to be talked about. A lot of y'all talking about, and I'm for Black Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter, Native Lives Matter, and I always talk about the media and stereotypes and everything else, and y'all try to bunk that and talk about history and slavery, which it does have a lot to do with it, but it also got to do with current issues. So not do not deny that. The main reason why people don't feel that Black lives don't matter is because some of our brothers, okay, I'm going to call it like it is, buy into negative stereotypes. See, back in Jim Crow days, you don't know your history, y'all. They had the one drop rule, which is wasn't for us. It was to make us slaves and make us be dehumanized during racist Jim Crow days. They had the minstrel shows and the Tragic Mulatto and Mammy and Sambo and Stephen Fletcher and all this other stuff. Now, I mentioned the N word on the title is this. Today, when we'll fight for, back in the day, 50 years ago, our people were being killed and murdered and dogs chasing after when Martin King was fighting for our rights. They dressed up in suits. They looked presentable. They didn't look ratchet and ghetto and hood radish and called themselves niggas. They said I was a man. They didn't go say around words, I'm a nigga. Today you see brothers sagging their pants, looking like Mr. Show, Pickaninnies and Sambos and Stephen Fletchers and being lazy and all this other stuff. And I say all, but you see that on hip hop culture, particular with the Jimmy Iovine situation. And I will bring his name up because he don't have to live this way, he's Italian, but he don't have to live too much other stereotypes because he has a little bit white privilege, okay? And many of us who are mixed with Caucasian, dark, light, whatever, wherever our phenotype is, we don't get to share that white privilege. We call all type of niggas, call themselves acting a fool, looking all ghetto and ratchet and stuff, and that's considered black culture when it's not black culture. You ask the Africans in Africa, and they'll look at you stupid if it is considered black culture. That is the reason why that people feel that our lives don't matter. So there's no reason world to go around here marching and streeting Black Lives Matter, but we over here saying, what's up, my nigga? Our people, African descent, was being killed, murdered, raped, mistreated, had a penis cut off, had their heads cut off, their foot cut off over the word nigga. And you want to know why our lives don't matter to people? You need to look at yourself in the mirror. And it saves a lot of people of African descent who are men, who are supposed to be men. If you so much a man, instead of being hyper masculine and trying to be a brute, because you make yourself look stupid, thinking yourself being a brute and being hypersexual make you a doggone man when it doesn't. If you're gonna be hypersexual, at least take care of the kids. At least take care of your responsibility as a man, being the head of the household, not have the women in control of the house. Okay, it says a lot about who we are and going in and out of jail, Sodom Gomorrah jail, that prison rape and also sexual homosexuality is tolerated in. Look at yourself in the mirror. The reason why we're not treated with respect because many of us, and not myself, because I'm going to call myself a nigga, go around calling yourself niggas. Nigga is not respectful. It is a walking contradiction with the man told Tupac in that movie. It is. The word nigga has no respect in it. So if you want people to say hands or don't shoot, if you want to cause to treat you with respect, stop acting thuggish, stop being Stephen Fletcher, stop being ghetto trash, and people all over the world, including folks, our African brothers and sisters, will see us respectful. In America, if you got folks going around cars looking like Pickaninnies and Sambos, like they did back in the day in minstrel shows and Stephen Fletchers and shit on the custom here, you would have folks saying now Black Lives Matter and hands up, don't shoot. In this situation, you would not have folks laughing at us when we bend the knee in the games, in the NFL games. It is what it is. Until you stop calling yourself niggas brothers and stop acting out, embracing low class behavior and start thinking like W. Du Bois and start listening to Okun Garvey, who was in the meeting with the Klansmen with Edward Clark. Okay, Edward Clark, the Klan, I've got to go back and read on his name. Edward Clark, the Klansman back in June 22nd, June 25th, 1922, and started listening to H.L. Hunt Coke called funded by the Coke Nation Islam mess, who didn't want us to have freedom. Okay, H.L. Hunt was a Klansman. Read about that situation. You'll know the reason why we're in this deep shit we're in today. In 2017 is over. 2018 is past. I'm about to be Christmas next couple of days. Truth of the matter is, you need to look yourself in the mirror, brothers. In order to make a change, you have your own control of your destiny. You don't let the white man control your destiny. And also too, the only thing I would agree with Garvey, even though we're both Leos and our birthdays around each other, is that if you need to know your roots, we're not full-blown black people. We're mixed. Stop letting the white oppressor, demonic fool, control your destiny and your identity. The reason why they don't want you to acknowledge that because We're competition with them, with that mixed white, black, and American DNA. And the people who are white supremacists do not like to see competition like that, especially the men. So you sitting here saying you're full-blown black and buying into stereotypes, the negative stereotype of being black is the positive ideology of being black. It makes them happy. Being do-nothings, looking like Sambo and Pickney and thugging and being a savage criminal and thug out there. You're giving into the stereotypes. So I'm for Black Lives Matter, but you need to be for Black Lives Matter as yourself, having integrity in yourself, and demanding yourself, and being the African king. Part because I see myself as an African king, the African and European king, the Latin king because I have Spanish Creole roots, and also the American chief. Instead of being the do nothing American Negro slave nigga, whether it be the house or the field. Okay? And you stop being the house nigga in the field nigga, and be the freeman, okay, the freeman of color, and the runaway slave that got freedom and integrity, then people will take you seriously about how your life matters. Okay? Stop letting people define who you are. Stop going on with the mockery of who you are, calling yourself a nigga. Because there's nothing respectful about calling yourself a nigga. When you go around calling yourself, and there's no different than a woman asking to be raped, calling herself a hoe like Amber Rose, or bald-headed hoe Amber Rose. At the call like it is. Stop exploiting yourself, and people will take you seriously. Because so stereotypes back in slavery and Jim Crow days was to exploit us, so we would not be taken seriously and not treated as humans. Because these are cause when they had the one drop rule, they also had a rule called the 3/5 of man, meaning that you was not human. You were subhuman for slavery. Stop allowing yourself, stop going into slavery since you keep bringing it up. Because the prior privilege complex is letting you be a slave. Okay? Read 13th Amendment. If you continue to be a thug and you can act and sagging your pants like they do it back in prison, which is faggery itself, okay, asking for men to fucking ass, and stop being a thug, stop calling yourself a nigga, pick his pants up, get yourself together, go read them books, be gangster in them books, and try to take care of your wife, your women, and you know what I'm saying, your girlfriend, baby mama, and take care of them kids, and be responsible in yourself, and see yourself as a leader, not as a nigga, then people all over the world, including those outside of the community, will see yourself as a life that matters. That's the whole reason why I had to make that video right now. Because I'm getting very tired of hearing and seeing stories of brothers being shot, and I look at their profiles on social media and they call themselves niggas. Ain't nothing nice or beautiful or handsome being called and call yourself a nigga. Ask the people on the plantation who were getting killed left and right. Ask the people being hung in the South, where they were dark skinned, light skinned, partially black, pure black, part neighbor. Ask that question to them people who was called all type of niggas. If they would call us, and they will tell you if their souls were alive, that they would never want to be called that word. So my question is to you, brother, why would you call yourself a nigga? Ain't nothing nice about being called that. So as long as you being the white man's nigga, you would never have the respect of who as a human being is supposed to be. Because when they're calling us niggas, ER or what the A back in the day, they was telling we were not human enough to be respected. Notch that.